What's up? What up, people? AntTheCeo, Mr. Natic 215, Philly's finest, and with our special guest today, the kid, Sincere. Clap it up, clap it up. Appreciate you being here, bro. We're gonna talk
Silent
about
clap. It's a silent joint.
we're gonna talk about the 5 greatest filmmakers of all time. And this is my opinion. Well, my list is my opinion. I don't know what scrubs they put on their list, but we're finna find out. And please, Mr. Sincere, start us off first. Who's your number 5 greatest filmmaker of all time?
Me, nigga. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. That's not me. It's not me.
Yet.
I thought you want to do honorable mentions later, like once we get to
once we get all this out
okay.
the way.
Number 5. So like my list is people that I like. Like who's better than who is subjective because it's art. Like art, you can say like, okay, this person's filmmaking style is more suited to what you like, or this director directs movies that's more in vein of what you cater, which was catered to you. So for me, like it's just depending on what they made that resonated with me. So my number 5 is Ivan Reitman. You know what I'm saying? Between Stripes and Ghostbusters 1 and 2, I love that man. Love him. Like that. Like those movies are amazing to me. Now it could have been the actors, but he directed that. He directed the acting and the comedic style. I know with Ghostbusters, a lot of it is aesthetic. Like Ghostbusters has a look to it. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know. I don't know what them guys did, but they're wizards. The comedy style, kind of mixing sci-fi horror and comedy together. He just was good at that shit. So even with watching what his son is doing right now with Ghostbusters, you can tell like that bled on to his son. So Ivan Reitman for me is number 5. Like that dude. Rest in peace, Ivan Reitman too. Like he's awesome.
Word. Man. I liked his last film the last film I ever saw him made. One of the last films. Evolution.
What's that? I didn't see that.
That's, bro, you have to watch that shit. That shit is hilarious.
I'm gonna check it out.
That is basically about an alien invasion. It has David Duchovny, Julianne Moore, Orlando Jones.
I did see that.
I remember that.
I seen that.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
I did see that. I like that movie. I did like that movie. Because it was around the time when, he was on his X-Files run. Yeah, you know what I mean? Anytime somebody does something successful, then they was like, hey, man, can we make some money with this guy? So, boom, I did like that movie. And that's very much an Ivan Reitman movie, too. So that blend of humor, like, I can imagine what a conversation would like. You be talking about some serious shit and you're going to crack a joke. So.
All right, man. Damn, I forgot about him. Good shit. Who you got, Natty?
All right. Okay. All right. For number 5, for top filmmakers, directors, I went with Park Chan-wook. He was behind the Revenge trilogy, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, Lady Vengeance. He did Snowpiercer, Decision to Leave, Thirst, Handmaiden. Like, it's a lot of Korean movies, but he is
not a Korean movie. Chris
Korean
Evans
director.
is in that movie.
A Korean director.
I knew he was going to pick somebody I never heard of. And
you never saw
Snowpiercer? You never seen Old Boy?
You should see Old Boy. Not the Spike Lee one. Not the Spike Lee joint.
No.
Because Spike Lee redid Old Boy. You got to see the original one.
And they just remastered and re-released it for the 20th anniversary.
Is it a 4K?
I think so.
Old Boy is the scene where he's fighting in the hallway, correct?
Yep, that's where Sifu got it from. Yeah.
Okay.
Sifu and a bunch of other shit.
Damn. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, Old Boy re-release. It came out August 16th. Restored, remastered, and stunning 4K.
Yeah, I need that for the collection.
Better pick it up quick before they start making physical media.
Man, fuck Best Buy. But listen, I was there yesterday buying movies. Listen, you should watch Snowpiercer too, though.
Snowpiercer was a good
Yeah.
take on classism and things like that. But the Revenge trilogy, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Old Boy, and Lady Vengeance, is probably the best the trio of movies that all kind of blend together, but they exist in their own way. That's probably his most famous movie, even though he did do like Snowpiercer, but it was all American people in Snowpiercer except for the guy that was like the stowaway. But watch Snowpiercer as well.
Okay.
Ed Harris, Chris Evans.
Yeah. The Willard engine or whatever.
Is
Tilda Swinton's in it. Yeah.
I'm looking at the cast right now.
That's a good one.
Right.
The engine. It's crazy. Yeah, Snowpiercer is a crazy movie. But watch the Revenge trilogy first. Start with Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, and then work your way forward from there.
All right.
Check that out. So
Gotcha. All right. My number 5. I just have to put this on here. I had to put him on here because he made arguably 2 of the most classic movies that I ever watched in my life, and it's Spike Lee. Started off with Do the Right Thing, classic. Hey, why you ain't got no brothers on the wall? And then he was robbed from an Oscar for Malcolm X, but we all knew they wasn't gonna give him no Oscar for Malcolm X.
I don't know if he was robbed. Is like that's strong. I think if you're talking about that Oscar year, probably was Denzel that was robbed for his.
What came out that year?
Yeah, what
the other
came
movie
out?
that he lost though.
Computers.
Yeah, that's I
goddamn.
want to do my damn self.
Hold up, what is it?
It came out in 1993.
Yeah, so it's probably the '94 Oscars.
Al Pacino won in 1993.
Well, who won? Who won?
Best Picture,
best movie.
Hold on, I can pull up the Oscar website. Best Picture was Unforgiven.
Really?
Maybe
Clint Eastwood.
Maybe Malcolm. Maybe
Come
Malcolm
on, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That
movie
because Robert Downey Jr. got nominated. Al Pacino for Scent a Woman. Ooh,
he got nominated for Chapman, right?
Yeah. Actor in the leading role. Clint Eastwood, Unforgiven, which was great. Stephen Ray, The Crying Game. Denzel Washington, Malcolm X.
Denzel got robbed, bro.
He is.
Denzel got robbed, bro. And
I'm gonna say that.
And Spike Lee got robbed because come on, bro. Like,
I see. Robbed is always a tough.
A snub if you want to be politically correct and shit. Because you
he didn't get nominated,
in the film
so it would be
industry
a
and
snub.
shit. You trying to make friends and shit. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying. Like, okay, we're looking at directors. So Clint Eastwood won for Unforgiven, and the best picture was Unforgiven. I mean, look, A Few Good Men. Few Good Men could have took that. But damn, it wasn't even nominated. Malcolm X not even in there.
Nope.
That's what I'm
best
saying.
Picture,
that's what.
Sin of a Woman.
Come on,
Howard said.
Come on, bro. I can't name a film more impactful than Malcolm X that year. When I was in school in PS13, they actually took us on a field trip to watch that movie because it was so impactful.
Sure, and it was well done too. It's his best film to me.
He was like frame for frame doing the best Malcolm X. I don't want to say impression, but he captured Malcolm X's essence. Like you can't tell like some of the old clips they show Malcolm X talking to like these university professors and all that, or doing interviews. Like if you could swap out Denzel with Malcolm X, and you would never know the difference. The cadence is the same. Like he just captured everything about it.
You will get literally confused.
He sprinkled some Denzelisms on there. I mean, but as a person, hindsight 2020, able to add more charisma to an already charismatic person. So
yeah. And then his last good film was Inside Man. Well,
what?
no, correction. Black Klansman. That was his last really good film.
The Five Bloods was good.
The Five Bloods, man.
God. See, thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that.
And that's somebody who got snubbed. Delroy Lindo. He played.
Oh, he killed that shit.
Dude, he was and so good in that movie. Just a dude that had PTSD would just flip out when he saw an Asian person.
He was go crazy. No, that was awesome. That was an awesome movie. And you know, Spike been on this resurgence, this run, you know, between Black Klansman and the Five Bloods. So, I want to see what he do next.
Yeah.
I think it'll be pretty good.
Yeah. So shout out Spike Lee. Keep making them that dope content, bro. Stop hating on Tyler Perry. that shit ain't working out for your career.
You think that's like hate? Like he's mad at Tyler Perry for being successful?
I'm probably not hate, more strong criticism because of the fact that Tyler Perry basically made his bones by cross-dressing and became successful. But at the same time, he literally got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? He produced all his own shows. He did all his stage performances. You know what I'm saying? When they was shit on him on TBS, he said, "Word, all right." He took all the shows off of that shit, started his own damn not streaming company, but his own production company to get that shit pushed on BET. And within like a 5-year span, became like one of the quickest black billionaires in American history.
Right. Well, but that wasn't Spike's argument. Spike's argument was that for a person with that much influence, power, and money, the things he's making, you know what I mean, it's
watered down.
Malt liquor. He said it was malt liquor, right?
It's black buffoonery.
He said it was malt liquor, and he's not lying. Like it's malt liquor. Like if we look at all the things you just said, Malcolm X he didn't make Malcolm X, bro. He didn't make anything close to Malcolm X. He never even tried to do anything like that. Now I know everybody got their own pocket and bag of things that they do, but you know, your pocket is the malt liquor black stuff. Like your pocket is advanced Tubi movies.
Advanced?
It's like a Tubi movie. It's Tubi movies, but advanced. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Tubi movies with money behind them.
And he felt some type of way because it was Spike saying it, because he respects Spike as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So, okay, Tyler, you respect him as an artist. Why it don't feel like he influencing any of the things that you're making? Why I don't feel like you know Ozzie Davis or any? Why I feel like you just scratched all of that? Why you ain't make like Shaft? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, why are we not looking at black people in power? You ain't make Black Panther. You made Madea go to jail. That's like Ernest.
But every one of those movies ends with a strong positive point.
Oh man!
Yes, light-skinned people are better.
No, they are though, but
that's the Atlanta ain't even talking, y'all. That's the Atlanta.
Nah, let's look at
it's Brooklyn. Yeah, Atlanta just overtook your Brooklyn. Okay, it's cool.
But look at for example, I think it was Diary of a Mad Black Woman, where it was an abusive relationship.
I like that movie too.
And of course,
is that the one with Jada, the guy that looks like Jadakiss in it? But he's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He was on the practice.
Fat Jada.
Oh, that's Avon Barksdale's brother.
That's his brother. Yeah. BMF. They was both on BMF together.
So
you say he look like Jadakiss.
Fat Jada
look like Jadakiss.
I'm gonna and
like Jada.
When I edit this shit, I'm gonna put a picture of that brother and Jadakiss
together. Put them next to each other.
Yeah, you gotta put them right next to each other, bro. Because they kind of do. That was the reason is on point. He kind of was. I knew exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah, he was in a lawyer show, like The Practice or something. I was like, oh shit, Jadakiss is on TV? And I was watching as a kid. The whole time I thought it was Jadakiss.
That's crazy.
Damn.
You might have cancer.
You may forget my whole point. Don't worry about it. What's the next one? Number 4.
You're in remission.
But yeah, but hey,
like putting Ice T in Law and Order, man. I swear it's the same thing. Same shit.
Moral of the story: Spike and Tyler Perry squash that bullshit. Make some poignant shit, bro.
Yeah, make some good shit, man.
I mean, listen, Tyler been trying though. He's been making all right, better stuff lately, in my opinion. More thoughtful things. So, it's on me.
Yeah, it's on you, sir.
Yeah, you're number 4.
Yes,
number 4.
Number 4. Okay, this is going to be like a mashup with two people because I don't think either one of them had like they coincide with each other for one.
I know who this is.
But neither one had a strong directorial run. But if you take their best 3 movies and put them together, it's awesome. And it's Keenan Ivory Wayans and Robert Townsend.
Okay.
Can't get mad at that.
You know, Keenan Ivory Wayans, of course, in Living Color. If you like Scary Movie, the ones that was funny.
The first two.
First two before they stole his franchise.
You laughed at White Chicks, Keenan Ivory Wayans. And Robert Townsend, man. Robert Townsend just...
Legend.
5 Heartbeats is a classic to me. I'm sorry. It's ain't nothing fucking with the 5 Heartbeats. You be talking about the Temptations movie. No, it's not better than the 5 Heartbeats. The 5 Heartbeats is the best black music movie of all time. It's phenomenal film. I got a special place in my heart for Meteor Man too.
Yeah.
You know, Hollywood Shuffle's fantastic. And you know, they helped Eddie Murphy on his TV. Well, yeah, TV. His well, not even TV. His big screen comedy specials. So, you know, these are legendary men that don't get enough credit for their directorial efforts, and just in general, they don't get, you know, credit from Hollywood or even black filmmakers. You know, how many people just jump out their skin and say Robert Townsend? You know what I mean? So, yeah, Robert Townsend, Keenan Ivory Wayans, great with TV, amazing TV guys, and did some good films too. So, been very influential to me.
Yeah. I feel bad. I want to change my list.
No, you can't. No change. Because mine's is gonna get weirder. It's gonna get progressively stranger.
Oh shit!
As we go.
Oh damn.
All right. It's me. I guess my number 4 is Spike Lee for, you know, Malcolm X, obviously. School Days, amazing. He had like an input on the culture, because Spike Lee, which we talked about with Tyler Perry, Spike Lee is very black. He's very pro-black, and he doesn't like black people looking like assholes. So, I mean, he went to Morehouse.
Either Spike.
He went to Morehouse. So, like, he's very, like, into black positivity and black people, like, just upping themselves.
Wait, Spike went to NYU.
He went to Morehouse for a BA. Then he went to NYU for grad school.
Got you. Look at that brain on that guy.
Yeah. Plus, I got the Wikipedia open, too.
Shit, you cheating ass. Okay, go.
Nah, but Malcolm X.
Fact checks, baby.
He got game. And he made one of the best movies that talks about the state of how Hollywood will go out of their way. Oh shit! No wonder why he had that problem with Tyler Perry. Spike Lee made Bamboozled, which was about them making like a network approving a literal minstrel show to be shown, and it was super popular because it was black people looking like buffoons.
Damon Wayans was great in that movie.
Yeah, Damon Wayans, great. Michael Rappaport, great. Savion Glover, Tommy Davidson, Mos Def, Charlie Baltimore. I just watched that movie a couple weeks ago. So, like, star-studded cast. Inside Man, I love that. Miracle of St. Anna was great. Black Klansman.
Summer Sam.
Oh, Summer Sam. Black Klansman and The Five Bloods. He had, like, some of the best old head black actors. Funny. Like, being that. And shout out, that's Chadwick's last movie. Rest in peace, Chadwick.
And it was his first foray. Our guy now, you know, Captain Slap-a-Hoe.
Who's that?
Come on, man.
Oh,
did he slap the hoe or not?
Oh,
we don't know.
We don't know. Talking about the multi-dimensional villain.
Yes, Kang the Conqueror.
Oh, damn, he was in that movie.
Yeah, man. See ya. Come on,
yo, calling this man without proof. Captain Slap-a-Hoe is wild. Allegedly, we have no idea.
I forgot he was in that movie.
He went from Captain Slap-a-Hoe to Captain Save a Child.
Yeah.
The redemption arc is crazy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to overtime edit this shit.
Listen, man, I want to work with you, man.
Yeah.
Walk around,
And Spike
what are
Lee has his
you?
own directorial he has like his own like style. He had that solo cam where like you're in front of
Oh, my wife
it's
hate
in
that
front of you
shit.
and it's like tracking
What?
you. But it's to show that you're like in the zone,
The
like
tracking
your
dolly
world.
shot? You don't like that?
Yeah, that's
No,
pretty I love that.
no, me and my wife, we hate that shot.
It's so amazing that you can't bite it. Like nobody, I can't. I know you how to do it, and I couldn't. You couldn't do it. Nobody, you can't do it. It's his thing.
I know he's
It's the
known.
That's
Spike Lee shot.
I know he's
Like
known for it. Like I'm not saying. we just know,
I
you know,
love
it's a
that
Spike Lee movie when you see that fucking shit. Like if you walk into a theater, you miss the fucking matinee, you miss the coming attractions, and you just halfway in the movie, you just and you
Did
see
y'all
that
see
shit.
the 25th hour with Edward Norton?
Oh yeah, I
oh
love
damn, I
that
forgot he
movie.
did that.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that
he
That was
was
a
in
movie.
good
that
movie.
too. It's in there.
Yeah. Oh, and he
Yo,
went. Yeah. Rest in peace, Patrice O'Neill, who played the
Mm-hmm.
doorman.
Yep.
Dude, Barry Pepper is supposedly cool as shit, like on set. But he played the fucking this crazy stockbroker guy that had the fucking ball, and all he did was just drink Red Bulls and fucking just tell him, "What are you doing? What's up? What's happening?" And young Anna Paquin was in it too before she got that True Blood body.
and
And
Rosario Dawson was in 25th Hour.
Rosaria Dawson was his girlfriend.
Yo, Edward Norton monologue when he was in the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
probably top 10 monologues of all time.
Yeah.
Awesome. See, Spike, man, like Spike.
All right.
And
Yeah.
look, Spike is well rounded now. People hated that about him. They hated that he steered away from black movies and start trying to make some motherfucking money because y'all don't want to go see them black movies and make some money. So he said, I gotta go make some movie with some fair skinned people. And people hated him for it. So
Dude, he's making movies with good people, like good actors.
he
Yeah.
likes film. Most filmmakers get into filmmaking. It's just what it is. That we admire our white filmmaking counterparts. You feel what I'm saying? So he admired them the same way everybody else did.
Yeah,
He grew up watching Mean Streets and shit
Yeah.
like that. So
you got to give respect to the pioneers, regardless of where they come from or who they are.
if
Because
you like the medium, you know what I'm saying?
if
That's
you
like
make
saying,
if you
I love
make dope
football.
shit, you make dope shit.
I like football,
That's
but I
it.
hate Joe Montana. I only make with Dak Prescott. Like you crazy.
Joe Montana is probably one of the greatest, only surpassed by Tom Brady recently. Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback ever.
Without a doubt.
Nah, the GOAT is Eli. But my number 4.
Do you like New York teams or Atlanta teams?
I hate to hear what his number 4 is. He just said his GOAT was Eli. He about to be like, what's the dude that make the Resident Evil movies? I'm like, that's my nigga right there.
Yul Bowles, my man.
Yul Bowles, my man.
Those was
What's the dude that made what's the guy that made the movie the movie, with the terrible dialogue. I can't remember what it is. Of Tommy
Oh, Tommy Wiseau.
yeah.
The Room.
The Room. He loves that. It's one of his favorites.
Why, Lisa? Why?
Why? Why does she not want me?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
That shit got snubbed, okay?
But
Snubbed for the Oscar.
good bad. It's a good bad. Can we do top 5 good bad movies?
Oh, y'all gotta get me back on that one.
Oh,
I got a million of them.
I got that top
A
one.
million
What?
of them. Oh,
I
man.
got a bunch of guilty pleasures. Shit's is terrible, but I'll still watch them.
I bet it's all Medea.
Nah.
Are you Atlanta Ant or Brooklyn Ant now? So it all depends.
I'm back to
Depends on who's in the playoffs.
Yep.
He's Drake. He's everywhere. From everywhere.
All right, Ant, my bad, dude. It's on you.
When I applied for jobs, I put residence Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. But anyway, my number 4. My number 4. And I don't think anybody gonna give me no flack for this. Probably should be higher on the list, but Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
You can't argue with E.T. You can't argue with Indiana Jones. Fucking Ready Player One, like underrated. I don't know why people don't get that movie as much credit as it do, because it's actually when you could get a movie and make it seem like you're seeing the future before we actually get there. Like, I appreciate movies like that. That bullshit with the goggles. Guess what Apple coming out with? That bullshit with the goggles. You feel me? Like, the only thing I'll give pushback on, and people always say, what's the movie with the Holocaust? This is his magnum opus.
Chandler's List.
Yeah.
Schindler's List.
That's a hard watch. Like, bruh. That,
I mean, is it a hard watch because you just genuinely don't like the movie, or is it a hard watch because it's literally like
it's trauma porn.
It's trauma. It's trauma.
Okay.
Like, and it's one of those long movies, pause, where you can't watch it in one sitting. Like, it's like The Godfather. Like, when that shit comes on, you gotta just, okay, I spent an hour on it. Let me pause it, then come back to it. But it's like United said, it's trauma porn. That's a hard watch. The only thing I give him flack for is actually The Color Purple. Telling that type of story, I think a black director was needed, but he basically like respected the culture of the time and created like probably one of the best films of all time, to the point where I don't know why they're making a remake to The Color Purple. Should have left that shit to be fuck alone. But whatever.
That trailer looks great. When you posted that shit, you said, I said I need to gather all these black folks. Black folks, shun this Negro here. Listen, Fantasia. Oh, come on, man, stop playing. That shit is great. I'm sorry.
It might be great, bro. It really might be great. I'm just saying.
And The Color Purple is based off a book. You can make $1 million. You can redo that every 20 years.
So you want to see a remake?
They did that with Raisin in the Sun. There's so many remakes of Raisin in the Sun.
You want to see a remake of Coolie High?
Hire me. That's my shit.
Damn. I just personally, if I think a film is done right in the first place, it's no reason to remake it. Like, so they talking about,
but it was a structure. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all, especially like y'all know this. A lot of movies are the same shit over and over and over again.
Yes.
Copy and paste, yeah, same formula.
I just watched The Creator. The Creator is Terminator, The Last of Us, Golden Child. It's all of them things, right? It's the same movie, right? That's cool. You just put your different spin on it. We got a whole new era of children and kids out here. You know what I'm saying? Urban America is completely different than it was in 1968 or whatever when that movie came out. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, why not? Somebody should have been thought of that shit. Like, that's what the stuff I be thinking about. Like, why not? They keep making Star Wars. That shit is trash. Like, why we keep making that shit? Sorry, George Lucas, you're not on my list. That shit is garbage. Now it is. Like, now it's garbage.
Color Purple was released in 1985.
Yeah.
We can do that again. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you gonna see Star Wars 8, Rise of the Skywalker that fell 8 movies ago. Let's rise him again. Like, maybe I don't understand that. That's
was that the Alice Walker co-signed Steven Spielberg's Color Purple?
Yes, they co-signed that.
If she co-signed it, she's a black author. If she co-signed it, I gotta ride with Alice.
I don't
Miss
think
Alice.
I don't think they would have made it without their blessing.
Yeah,
like that's why it happened.
It's a damn good movie. Oprah showed up in that too.
Did she?
Like, yeah, Oprah was like proof she could act. Like Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah.
You know what I want to see then? If they go remake shit, we need to see Roots get remade with Quentin Tarantino.
He already did. It's called Django. What the fuck are you talking about? Roots in
I like
Django.
Django is my shit.
What? That's VS's best movie, but yeah.
That's right. When they're about to start whipping Kuta Kente.
Yeah.
All right, where we at?
You die.
Wait, we just did 4, and you did 4. Okay, so we're on 3 now.
3.
Holy shit!
Oh, did you did your 4, correct?
Yeah, my number 4 was Spike Lee.
Okay, yeah.
So
we on 3.
So it's on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My number 3 is Martin Scorsese, the great Martin Scorsese. Mean Streets, that's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I love Robert De Niro, so he's in all his stuff. So, if you like Robert De Niro, by proxy, you like Martin Scorsese. So, Mean Streets, Raging Bull. I even kind of liked what was it? Was it Gangs of New York? That was cool.
Dude, that was the shit.
That's one of my favorite movies of his, actually.
Gangs of New York. The Departed, Casino. Everybody says Goodfellas. That's like a, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm really hyped to see Killers of the Flower Moon. I like The Irishman. People ain't like it like that, but I thought The Irishman was good.
I love that movie.
Yeah, man, like he classic director, man. Got his own flavor. People always gonna credit him for gangster movies, and rightfully so. But I forgot about Taxi Driver and Raging Bull. But just so many great movies over the course of like the last 50 years. You know what I mean? You're talking about a guy that's been making. It ain't a fluke. There's no fluke with him because he been making good shit for almost half a century. And when you got that under your belt, if you're not on somebody's list, of course, like the Spielbergs, he has to be somewhere on somebody's list.
Right.
Because if you watch any kind of movies, you've seen his movies. There's no way you went to a theater and didn't see a Steven Spielberg movie. Or even, well, Martin Scorsese is a little different because this is more mature adult content. But yeah, for the most part, once you become mature, once you hit them teen years, them 18s, 19s, and you start watching those type of films, Martin Scorsese films always pop up in the conversation. And he just got that style, that distinctive style, man. He do a lot of good one takes. He let his actors breathe. He let his actors Joe Pesci. He let Joe Pesci go wild in every movie he's in. Yeah, he's just a great director, man. He is, forget director. He's a great filmmaker, just
Facts.
all the way across the board.
Okay.
Oh, you missed that.
Oh yeah, it's my number 3. All right, for my number 3, best director, top 5 directors. It's actually directors. Tours. I'm going with the Coen brothers.
I knew it. Good shit. Good pick.
Good
pick.
Dude, just Miller's Crossing, dope movie. Fargo, probably their best movie. And they did a little movie that didn't get a lot of play, but it had some of the best actors in it. It's called The Lady Killers. It came out in 2004. Had Tom Hanks, Marlon Wayans. When Marlon Wayans is being a serious actor, he's fucking amazing. J.K. Simmons is always hilarious. And it's like this group of like con men. They're trying to break into like this casino, but they got to go dig a tunnel through this old lady's house.
Shit was funny.
And she's like Tyler Perry. She's sassy. She's yeah. But this is the first place I ever heard a Little Brother song. So I was like, who are these guys rapping in the credits? I forgot what the song it was at the end. But yeah, the Coen brothers are the shit, and No Country for Old Men.
I was about to say,
bro,
you have to say that one.
Just insane. Just, dude, Shigar is probably one of the greatest villains ever.
Oh,
okay, Little Brother Sinners. That was the song. That was a good one.
And
yeah, the Coen brothers are beasts, man. They get their shit. Their shit's always good. And Joel directed Tragedy of Macbeth, the black and white one with Denzel Whedon. And that's, if you haven't seen that,
I haven't.
Just go watch it. It's fucking great. The way they
get me on Macbeth for a while, so
yeah,
I'm gonna watch that.
And the way they did the witches, it's a lady and she's like a contortionist, and
yeah,
it's dude, it's whoever did it was the witch, and that she deserved to win something because she played 3 characters at once.
I don't know what film style that was, but it was black and white, but it was shot the same way as Zack Snyder's cut was, where it wasn't.
It's like monochrome, they called it, and it's a 4x3.
Yeah, that's how Macbeth was. It really worked for the film because it was like more personal. It was like everything was like drawn to your faces, so you could actually see like what they was doing. Like you could feel the dialogue coming off the page. So
it was black and white with depth.
Yeah,
like it didn't feel 2-dimensional.
Damn, good pick.
I think they won an Oscar for like costumes or set design or something like that in that movie. So I gotta watch it. I've been meaning to for a while. Denzel was up for an Oscar for that movie too.
Dude, he was so good as Macbeth.
Macbeth was a Grammy motherfucker.
And the dude, I forgot the guy's name, the actor. He played Macduff. He's good too. Oh shit, Frances McDormand was in it. She was Lady Macbeth, who is a beast of an actor. she's insane. If you ever saw Three Billboards, she was really good in that. She was great in Fargo as the cop.
Mhm.
So yeah, she's a jewel. She's an amazing actress.
I like how directors stick with their people. Like, this is my guy. So
Yeah.
when they go to make a film, that budget clear, they know exactly who to call. Like, they be like, yeah, we're gonna call this person. Like somebody. I'm not gonna mention it now because I'm gonna save it for my honorable mention. But this person just they call the same people all the time, and I'm not mad at it at all. But yeah, that's dope. Coen Brothers. I gotta watch that. I'm watching that tonight. Maybe.
I'm down.
Depending on how
Streaming it right
entertaining I
now.
get.
Damn.
From above the clouds, I'm really gonna watch that shit.
Shit.
Just dusted, man.
No. Oh.
Not that.
Space dust. Space dust.
My number 3, probably one of the best filmmakers of this generation. Had a film that's probably easily go win Best Picture this year, bar none. That's Christopher Nolan. And I'm going to tell you
Killers
right.
of the Flower Moon comes out too.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Skirt rewind. Let me go see that before I compare. But he made the Dark Knight trilogy. Oppenheimer came out this year. Fucking Inception. That was my shit. He that's only thing about Christopher Nolan movies and Interstellar too. Like you really have to have like a master in physics or some shit. Like because his movies make you think, bruh.
No, you don't. You just gotta not play with your phone. Just watch the movie. Just don't do nothing else. Lock in, put everything away, zone out, and it a lot of movies don't make sense. We're not supposed to, we're not supposed to be like, well, is the physics right here? No, we just supposed to be like, that dude's smart. We gonna just believe what he got to say and go for the ride. And that's what he's good at. Outside of Tenet. Tenet was trash.
Oh, see, I love Tenet. That's crazy.
Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson said Interstellar is the closest like scientific space travel movie that this like he said the science was correct in it.
Yeah,
as correct as it can be, like before you start doing more science. But yeah, he said it was like he co-signed that, like it was good.
He said it on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the person they picked to help on Interstellar was he was a Nobel Prize winning physicist that did the actual science for the movie. And what is his name? Like I don't want to butcher the man's name.
But you're about to. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're about to take the carving knife to his joint.
Interstellar.
Kip Thorne.
Kip Thorne. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah. He's legit in the scientific community.
Yeah, so that's because every time they said every time Christopher Nolan said, yeah, I'm trying to do this, Kip Thorne was saying, motherfucker, that's not possible. It's like, well, can you sign some shit up?
Put the science sauce.
Sprinkle some science sriracha on the shit. And he came up with the plan where if it is possible for you to go inside of a black hole, you may be able to not get spaghettified and reach the I forgot what they call the tesseract, where you can see everything in 5 dimensions, where you can actually see the beginning and end of space time, which is fucking weird to me. That's fucking wild. Like even thinking about it. I'm glad I didn't recorded this shit when I was on that edible. I would have been tripping off of that shit alone.
Have you ever seen The Prestige?
Oh
no, I have not.
Bloody double.
Take that edible, bro. Take that edible and watch The Prestige. I'm just saying that.
Hugh Jackman and fucking Christian Bale. That was a dope movie. And Michael Caine, who plays Michael Caine in every movie.
Listen, shout out to he just retired. Him and Nolan is peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. They everything Nolan does, he's in it, and he's wonderful in it. Even if it's just for a second, like he's great. But yeah, Christopher Nolan, awesome. There's nothing you can really. In my opinion, he made one movie I wasn't feeling. And I've watched all his movies. It's very few directors you could be like, yo, I watched everything you made. Because he's of this, generation, we've probably seen everything he's put on wax. And, Dunkirk, can't miss. Bro can't miss. And for Oppenheimer to be 3 hours of talking and you at the edge of your seat like, what's gonna happen next? Man, the fact that he had Oppenheimer getting waxed while he was reading a book is crazy. I don't know what Christopher Nolan's on, but whatever it is, I want some of that. Phenomenal director. He's not on my list though, but he's phenomenal.
Good shit.
What's on you now?
Oh, it's on me again?
Yeah, we go number 2.
Oh, number 2? Oh, that's easy. Spike Lee. Everybody said Spike Lee earlier, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, shit. Why is he so low on everyone's list? You feel what I'm saying? You talking about She's Gotta Have It, Do the Right Thing, Mo Better Blues,
Oh, damn. That's a good
School
one.
Days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X. Then he start getting into his other bag. He start getting the Inside Mans, the 25th Hours, the Summer of Sam's. I was okay, Chirac. Everybody give him shit about Chirac. Everybody want to pull Chirac out their ass when they want to talk shit about Spike, man. But
he's made so much other shit.
Man. You know what I mean? But you still had Crooklyn. You still he just made so much. You talking about a guy with a track record this long, like from the 80s to current day. I still think Spike Lee is relevant. I think he's one of the greatest directors to breathe air and to pick up one of them clapboards behind me. Like, he's bee's knees to me. Like, he has a style. Like, a movie of his when you look at it. You can look at it for 10 minutes and be like, it's a Spike Lee movie. You don't even got to see the Spike Lee joint anymore.
I forgot he made Girl 6 and Get on the Bus.
Girl 6, Get on the Bus.
Miracle in
That's
St.
crazy.
Anne's. Red Hook Summer.
He directed the video for Fight the Power. It's so many.
Oh, the Public Enemy joint?
Yes, he directed the video.
Wow.
That's dope.
Like, it's so many aspects. So he probably directed other videos too that I've not mentioned because he had a run where he was doing music videos. He's done some music videos.
He's done a lot of commercials too.
He did an Eminem music video about his mom. Probably like the last 10 years. I can't remember what it's called, but he did that. He's done so much shit. Like, Spike, the Jordan, he made Jordans popular.
Is it the shoes?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Like this is the shit that for me, he should be number one. The only reason I'm not putting him number one because the person that's number one to me, I think I just enjoyed their movies better because they're so attached to my childhood. You feel what I'm saying? To where I had to become an adult to understand what Spike was doing. I didn't understand what was happening in 1992. In 90, I had to mature to where I didn't have to mature for my number one. My number one was bee's knees then. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, Spike Lee is goated to me. Best ever, for real, in my opinion. Yeah, Scorsese, Spielberg, De Palma, come on, help me out, guys. We all know these people. Nolan, Tarantino. I'm fucking black from Philadelphia. Spike Lee.
I can't argue that. That's real shit, though.
So,
damn.
I even want to dress like the nigga sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not his new style. His new style a little weird. The purses and stuff. Spike. You my guy. I know.
He dresses like somebody from the Capitol in the Hunger Games. Like it's all just weird. Yeah.
Oh,
he's wearing like a chef's coat, fucking sweatpants, and
brown glasses. Like, let the Hunger Games begin.
You don't want Spike Lee courtside Knicks drip?
No, not now. In the 90s, he was lit.
Damn.
But that's my number two. My number two is Spike Lee.
All right, we're moving along. My number two is this person was mentioned already. Christopher Nolan. He was like one of the he's like seems to be one of the few people making like original shit in Hollywood, which you don't see a lot of.
He's one of the few people that can make original shit, get away with it, and make money.
Yes.
Yeah, facts.
But it's yeah. My first introduction to him was Memento with Guy Pearce, where the dude had the short-term memory. That was great. He did Insomnia with Al Pacino. That was a pretty cool movie with rest in peace Robin Williams.
I seen that in the theater. That shit was dope.
Who was I always thought Robin Williams was like some goofball actor comedian, but like when he had to be serious, he was amazing.
He was terrifying in that movie, bro. Like his portrayal, like
yeah, he was like dark. Obviously the Batman trilogy, The Prestige, Inception, great. And that's a guy that he likes to use the same people over and over because he's used Cillian Murphy a bunch of times.
Scarecrow, Oppenheimer, he's in everything.
He was the son of the manufacturer in Inception. Yeah. And they had to go in his dreams, and it was like the ice, like the Arctic or something. So, yeah, I mean, Tenet, I did enjoy it. Tenet was just so confusing. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I still don't know.
But I love to see a black man as a lead in the movie, and you had young Edward up there being like a serious actor who's also really good as a serious actor, Robert Pattinson. Yeah, and Dunkirk, which probably had 7 lines of dialogue in the whole movie, but it was just an amazing movie. Just like
Tom Hardy could do it with his face. He dialogue with his
fucking good Tom Hardy. But number 2, Christopher Nolan. That's my guy.
I ain't mad at that. That's a good pick, bro. Damn. So this man made some classics. He made probably one of the classics that I still watch to this day and never go get disappointed in this movie. Quentin Tarantino is my number 2. When you can make Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, like, you different, bro. Django was like his magnum opus, but like Kill Bill, Jackie Brown, fucking Natural Born Killers, like the list goes on. Like Quentin Tarantino for me has made some of the
romance.
Oh my god,
the romance is the shit.
And Inglourious Bastards. We was talking about this earlier when we did we was shooting the show right here. Monologue, probably the king of writing monologues, because he does how most directors let you like improvise and let the script breathe and shit, make it your own. He does not want you to divert because he is so confident what he put on that paper. And when you believe in his words, you getting Oscars, bro. like I
mean, Christopher Waltz just takes everything he gets from him and just.
Oh my god, that shit was. I have never been more scared of that motherfucker, but in that scene.
But you loved him in Django.
Oh my god, I didn't even know it was the same nigga.
He was cool in Django.
I didn't even know it was the same nigga, bro. Like shit is crazy.
That's crazy. That's great. He's amazing.
Mighty man, True Romance was the shit. Nobody give that shit was crazy.
Oh, that's my movie.
That was a star-studded cast too. Gary Oldman, the fucking fake Jamaican.
No, the scene when Dennis Hopper and my man's
Christopher Walken.
Yes, when he said the Moore scene when he was breaking it down like why Sicilians had dark skin. That when he just said, "Hey, just give me a cigarette," because he knew he was getting shot after that shit.
I mean, I would argue. I think we always talk about Quentin as a director. I think we probably need to start talking about him more as a screenwriter. Like I think he could be like one of the best screenwriters to ever live. Directing people,
his dialogue is great.
They're gonna always, they always challenge the filmmaking. You know what I'm saying? Camera move, all that kind of shit, decision making, or whatever. And yeah, I think as far as that go, maybe Nolan's better at that because Nolan's able to do some amazing stuff, the wide sweeping shots and creating these worlds and shit like that. But writing, Christopher Nolan never in his life wrote anything that's up to par with a Quentin Tarantino script. So, yeah, dude's on another level when it comes to dialogue. Like,
that's just his scene with in Pulp Fiction with Sam Jackson and John Travolta when they're just their interactions together. How they're like, we're working together on the team, but we're also like always butting heads about something stupid, like a hamburger, or like your girl's a vegetarian, or you got to go get this brief. They're always arguing with each other. It's like petty little things, but those are real conversations that people have.
Right.
Whereas Christopher Nolan, his style is more like world building. Like he can show you like a
It's very
vast scene,
plot.
but Tarantino is about interpersonal relationships and talking to each other and reaching down inside each other.
Characters, man. He's a character guy. Like
Bruh.
his movies are strong character studies, and even though I think Oppenheimer is probably like I'll go as far as to say, man, Oppenheimer might be Nolan's best movie, but it's because he actually leaned so heavily into characters or a character. That's something he doesn't normally do. You feel what I'm saying? He's usually a plot heavy director. Everything's plot. You know what I'm saying? So
The fact that Quentin Tarantino in Reservoir Dogs, right? You never see the robbery. People still don't understand that shit. You don't never see the robbery. It's all dialogue in the warehouse about what happened, and they did it so well you actually can visualize what happened.
Yeah.
That's what that's why he's like my number 2, bro. Like he just made like movies that it's gonna stand the test of time. They're just classics. And just like you said, Sin, like screenwriting, like bar none, nobody's better.
I don't think so. I think he's phenomenal. So phenomenal screenwriter. Like the things that come out of his mind, whatever he goes to go right, we all need to go there. We all need to go there one time. You know what I'm saying? And make something of that caliber. Thinks different. That's crazy because y'all named like 3 people that I don't have on my list.
Damn.
That's crazy. And I love everybody know me. They know I love Christopher Nolan. It's just that I don't think Christopher Nolan had. I mean, not Christopher Nolan. Tarantino had the same. A lot of these people influenced me as a child. So when I talk about Robert Townsend, I talk about Keenan Ivory Wayans, this is coming back from me being a kid and being infatuated with movies when I was young. So, those are the movies that I was infatuated with. You know what I'm saying? The dried up Jerry Curl juice from Hollywood Shuffle. That got me. You know what I'm saying? Ghostbusters. You know what I'm saying? That got me. So those people I've carried with me my entire life. I haven't had Quentin Tarantino with me my entire life. I had him with me for a good portion of my life, but not my whole life. And this next thing, or is it on me? Is it number one?
Number 1.
This next person is probably the most influential. Even now, as a filmmaker, I want to recreate the feelings I had from watching this person's movies because they either made me feel really good or creep me the fuck out all the way. Like they're like the contrast between how I feel when I watch his shit is crazy, and that's John Carpenter. I love John Carpenter movies. Like his movies are some of my favorite movies ever, like of all time. You know what I'm saying? Big Trouble in Little China. Nothing's fucking with Big Trouble in Little China to me.
Oh,
like,
I'm
that
tripping.
Amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even realize he made that shit.
Escape from New York, The Thing, They Live.
Oh,
we can just keep. He's the
They
man
Live,
for me,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like those movies there shaped my like I don't know why, because that must have been the shit that was on TV when I was a kid, when I was stuck in the house or whatever. But that shit just did something. I never forgot those movies. So even as an adult, like John Carpenter's The Bee's Knees, and of course Halloween is it's Halloween.
It's legendary. It's got a legendary character.
You created a character that's going to last longer than him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Somebody next few days is going to be running around dressed up like that guy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
he's iconic, man, and I don't feel like he get the just due for the things that he's done as a filmmaker. You feel what I'm saying? The Thing is probably one of the best horror movies ever made. Period. Like in general,
it has one of the best endings too.
The psychology.
So it's so ambiguous.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's an awesome film. And as a child, man, Big Trouble in Little China, man, we know what that influenced. So we don't even gotta talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? That influenced so much shit. Niggas running around talking about Liu Kang.
Mm.
Who's Liu Kang?
Yeah.
Raiden. Where did he come from? You feel what I'm saying? So, John Carpenter is just so influential to me as a filmmaker. Him and Spike Lee, I don't think it's anything beating them. Even though, okay, his movies ain't had the best dialogue, he might not have the best filmmaking and cinematography. All of that's true. How it made me feel, though, none of that other shit made me feel like those movies. None of them. So, John Carpenter's number one.
Okay.
Good choice, bro.
That's a good choice.
I'm looking at the catalog. Like, he definitely had classics.
He had some bullshit, too.
Yeah, he did a lot of bullshit, but he had some, like, when you said, like, shit that's going to outlive him, like, you ain't bullshit with that, though.
No, John Carpenter.
Shit, fucking Escape from New York. Shit, that's everybody's famous fucking.
That's Nate Princeton.
People. So look, he my favorite director. He that guy's favorite director too. Not just mine.
Yeah.
He'll just it ain't just mine. He's that dude's favorite director. He's your favorite director's favorite director.
Oh, that's a bar.
So,
Okay. Damn. All right, guess I'll go to my number one. Feels it. Damn. All right, my number one for the top 5 directors is Quentin Tarantino.
Mm.
I just like it. I like it. I love it. Yeah, we were talking about him just the last round. I just like his dialogue, and I like his choices for actors. Like, he doesn't have to have the biggest name actors in his movies, but he makes them stars. Like Tim Roth. Like, people want to work with him because they like the way he makes things happen. And of course, he always picks Sam Jackson. That's his boy.
Fucking Muse.
Pulp Fiction.
we don't give the Hateful Eight enough love.
He was great. Sam Jackson was great in the Hateful Eight.
Carried that movie.
And Tim Roth. And that dude with the giant head. I can't remember his name, but he's in a lot of stuff. He always plays a racist.
Giant head that always plays a racist.
The Django Unchained was amazing. I think that was like one of his first movies where he used like a real big star that kind of took over the movie, or was it because like
Bruce Willis was in Pulp Fiction?
But like Bruce Willis wasn't hitting for anything. Like, he was Die Hard, but like,
Tom McClane?
but he was like a bat. But that's the thing. Oh, that's another thing about Quentin Tarantino. He can take somebody that's super famous and make them kind of like a B character. Where Bruce Willis was he's Die Hard. He made him like a back butch. He's just some boxer that's supposed to lose a fight in the end and fight and just kills the guy in the first hit. Who else did he have? John Travolta was super famous back in the day.
Yeah, sure.
And that was his career. He brought John Travolta back. Who else was in Pulp Fiction? Well, Jackie Brown, he brought back the great Pam Grier. And the dude that worked at the bail bondsman shop. What was it? He just died recently. But he was smooth as shit in that
yeah, I know.
thing.
I can't remember his name. I'm older
Dude,
guy. Yeah.
Robert De Niro's in that movie.
Yes.
Patricia Arquette.
The ugliest sex scene you ever seen in your life.
Fucking Chris Tucker. Just like, you can just be in a Tarantino movie, have like a whole other career, be like, yo, I just want to star in this movie. I'll do a scene. I don't care. I just want to be in the movie.
If he said, bro, I want you to get shot in the head and tumble down 3 flights of steps.
Yeah, people will do it.
Just 3? How about 4? I can do 4. It's Quentin Tarantino. I'm gonna do whatever he tell me.
Dude, and he gets people to do things like Leonardo DiCaprio. He does a lot of work with Scorsese, and he's like always playing these epic characters, like good guys. And then he shows up in fucking Django as a fucking plantation owner that's fucking out of his goddamn mind. He's so crazy, but he did such a great job with it, and he just let him be that.
Yo, fun fact about Django and Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. You know that scene where he smashed his hand on the table? His hand went through that glass, right?
Oh, he's like really bleeding?
Yeah, that was real blood. And when he wiped it on Kerry Washington's face, that reaction she had, she was about to leave the set because that shit was so authentic, because it was authentic. That motherfucker was so in character. He smashed his hand on the glass, went through his fucking palm, fucking wiped that shit on her face and said, I got the price for the right nigga. And it kept it moving.
Man, you know what you signed up for, Carrie.
Yeah.
You read the script, Carrie.
She'd be alright. She was fucking that lame nigga in fucking Scandal for like 6 seasons.
He been in since then. No, I'm joking. Stop playing. Let me stop.
Oh shit.
And he uses people a lot too. He's just Zoe Bell's his homie. She's in everything he does.
Facts.
I
didn't say that about John Carpenter, but he loves Kurt Russell.
Hey, Kurt Russell's the man, and Kurt Russell was in Death Proof.
Yeah.
Fucking stuntman Mike.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. So
good shit.
A lot of directors love like working with certain people. I think
because you develop a vibe and a rapport, and it's somebody you know that's going to show up, is going to give you 110% every time.
Right.
If you know somebody is dependable, that's why a director keeps going back to that same actor.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Well, I mean, also a person that fit their style, just their style of filmmaking, because everybody has a different way of going about that.
Probably why you never see like a Denzel in a. Was Denzel ever in a Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese movie?
No, but I think he would crush it, and I think this is a personal. I don't know. I've never talked to the man, but I think from looking at how Denzel works, because I think Denzel takes what's on the page and alters it. Like when you hear that the King Kong line wasn't on the page, like he made that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Quentin would have stopped everybody. Like I didn't write that, man. I didn't write King Kong. Why would King Kong not have nothing on you? You can see him just go and look crazy for some shit like that. And I wouldn't advise him to go crazy on Denzel Washington because Denzel might know that. He would say, you know that shit. He really grabs you. He said he really knows that shit.
He clicks his watch, 16 seconds.
Oh,
he just beats the dog shit out of the entire film crew.
I don't know if you really want to do that with Denzel Washington. I think that's why I like Denzel is one of them guys where you have to have a script and a story that allows him to be Denzel Washington.
Yes.
You're doing yourself a disservice by even having him there. You can't really like bottle him up. You got to cut him loose. And I noticed that Quentin doesn't work with guys that, because you got a group of actors that's like that. You can't bottle Al Pacino up. You have to let Al Pacino be Al Pacino.
Good shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like so what's the point of hiring him if he can't have a dialogue where he screams? Then it doesn't matter. You just hired the man for nothing.
Someone like that. Edward Norton comes to mind. Another one.
Yeah, he does a lot of improvisation.
Yeah,
right. Damn. You gotta let them guys do their thing. And Quentin's very structured, runs a tight shit. Yeah, so probably won't work anyway.
Damn, good shit.
See, Quentin knows how to write for Samuel Jackson. Like he was like, I know he's gonna say this shit good. Like when he write, he already got him in mind. It's hard to keep Denzel in mind. You don't know what Denzel gonna show up today. He might be smooth. He might be a little brash. You don't know. Denzel Washington is like if Deion Sanders can act.
That's a wild comparison, but it makes sense to me though. It makes sense.
You know, that confidence that a person has is just different.
Yeah. All right, good shit. My number one.
Shit, number one. I'm about to say,
yeah, my number one. Let's get straight to the point. It's Martin Scorsese, and the reason why I'm picking Martin Scorsese is for the reasons that with my childhood, I grew up in Brooklyn. My pops was like, he was really cool with like Italians and shit. Like he used to, well, shit, like he dead, so I can say the shit. Statute of limitation over. Fucking, he used to do work with the Genovese and shit. So when we used to watch these movies, especially these gangster movies, he's like, "Oh, that I knew that nigga. He was never like that." He was talking to, he talked about the nigga from Goodfellas. So, like he has movies that stand the test of time to me. Like Goodfellas always is my number one movie all time. I always watch that shit no matter what. Wolf of Wall Street, probably another one of his greatest films. Gangs of New York. Shit, I even know. I forgot he made Shark's Tale. That was like what I did watch.
I was about to say that, but I ain't want to like a complete nerd, so I was just like, I'm not gonna say that.
I'll say it there. Fuck it. I'll be a dweeb. The nigga made Shark's Tale and The Aviator, bro. So, like, his style, like his camera, his eye to capture a moment is unparalleled to me, and his movies always go to hold a special place in my heart. It's particularly Goodfellas because, like I said, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. So, Martin Scorsese to me, probably the number one actor. Y'all already said enough about him earlier, so that's who my number one is.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be on. If you have a list that does not include Martin Scorsese, you really got to ask that person, like, do you really watch movies? Like, is this your thing? Or because with like you just named like a myriad of movies, you missed all of them shits. Like, god damn, like. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I don't even know how you are if you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino, you're a fan of Martin Scorsese.
Shit, you what's
That's what
that?
I feel like.
Kings of Comedy? The King of Comedy? Yeah, you didn't see
The
that
King of
shit?
Comedy. That was, Taxi Driver. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh,
If you like
but
Robert De Niro, you can't say you like Robert De Niro. How you like him? What did you see? If you ain't see Casino, Goodfellas,
Cape
Taxi
Fear.
Driver, he did Cape Fear,
Yeah.
Raging Bull. If you didn't see any of the movies, how do you like Robert De Niro? You don't like him. What did you watch? Meet the Fockers or something like that? Like you didn't watch any Robert De Niro movies. So you don't like him because you didn't see him in a Scorsese flick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. When people say that, like he has to be on your list. There's impossible. Some of the greatest actors of all time got great in his movies.
Yeah. Jonah Hill was willing to be paid like the minimum because he wanted to be in Wolf of Wall Street that bad.
and he killed that shit too.
He showed up, man. Jonah Hill showed up.
Yeah.
He was fucking cool, good as shit in that movie.
He's great.
Bro.
I mean, DiCaprio was amazing in that movie.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal. He was good in The Departed. Also,
Shutter Island. Yeah.
Shutter Island.
That was a
This
good
shit
movie.
never ends, bro. It's never going to end if we keep talking about Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, Scorsese is he makes a movie every 2 to 4 years, and they're all like legit.
Yeah, we
Good
got Killers of the
movies.
Flower Moon coming up next month with DiCaprio and De Niro in it. That's why I say you said Nolan, bro. You said Nolan was gonna take it. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. That's next week, right?
It's next week. It's next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be at the theater.
Shit, he said he gonna keep making movies as long as God willing, he's healthy and able to. And if he's not number one,
as long as his eyebrows,
as long as there's Marvel movies being made, he's going to keep making movies because he hates fucking Marvel shit.
I don't blame him because these motherfuckers is fucking up. I'm about sick of them on damn self. To be honest with you,
it's the money, man. It's hard to turn down that paper, man. It's a lot of money, bro. It's a lot of money.
Shit.
Man.
You paid me what you was paying RDJ? Shit, I put on a goddamn green suit.
Listen,
give a shit.
But even he got tired of it. Though.
I gotta jump out real quick. Hold on, just give me 30 seconds.
Oh shit! All right.
Are we doing honorable mentions?
Yeah, as soon as he comes back, because you already gave your number one, correct?
Yeah.
Look at this shit. This dead air. I got think making me work harder and shit.
Hey man, this is when you say you clap, right? Because you know you got to cut right here. That's the clap.
Right.
Do you cut that joint there and then you bring it back?
Gotcha. God damn.
What do you use to edit? What's your editing?
Crazy shit is I got DaVinci on here, but I never touched it. I use CapCut. Because it has, like, for what I'm doing, it has majority of the same editing techniques, and it has, like, some of the graphics and shit with the transitions as well. So that shit makes, like, shit easier, like, for me.
No, you want it to be as simple and easy as possible. I mean, you're not making it a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? You know, you edited a podcast, so it's like if that's what, as long as the sound is good, the sound is everything.
Yeah,
I don't like people like the video, and that's coming from a motherfucker using the cinema camera as a webcam, but it's the audio. If the audio ain't on point, especially with like videos that's going on YouTube, like the minute a motherfucker hears shitty audio, they will turn your shit completely off. Like, whoop, done. If you sound like you 18 miles away from the mic, they're cutting your shit off.
Yeah.
And your visuals could be amazing. You're like, yo, that camera is crazy. And then the minute you start talking, it sounds like shit. They cut it off. Rap. So it ain't even about the editing software. It's how how it suits the style of whatever it is you're trying to do. So you're trying to do podcasts and shit. CapCut is cool. I got CapCut on this motherfucker because I always had the intention of making like the shorts and shit. I just never do it. I don't know why.
Hey, that's how I got all the motherfuckers on YouTube, bro. Shorts was the key. That's the cheat code.
I think my thing is long form stuff. So I think that's how I got people on YouTube is your long form stuff. Well, 9-minute videos, 8-minute videos, around that thing. That works for me. Because then I can flex everything. You know what I mean? I could do some cinematography. I could talk some shit. I could do some little editing stuff. All that I could fit into 8 or 9 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? The minute stuff, I don't think I have enough entertainment to get a nigga in a minute. Maybe, but I just never tried. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't watch like on Instagram. I go through posts. Once we start getting the stories and they trying to get you to swipe and keep swiping, I know that's dopamine. I know what's happening. Nah, you're not getting me, brother. One, done. I'm out of here. You trying to get me to keep swiping. Like, I'll be to watch this shit, and then next thing you know, they got Joe Rogan on there trying to tell me about the stars or some shit like that. And then next thing you know, it's something else. And now you just swiping. Now you just going.
Doom swiping and shit.
Yeah, you're not really even thinking about it no more. So it's like, why am I even on this shit if I'm unconsciously doing this stuff? I just do something else. A lot of times I be had to get rid of my phone. Like, yo, the phone's out of here. So
we back. Hold up. There we go. So, Mr. Natick, can you enlighten us with your? No. I'm so rude. My bad. Sin. Can you please honor us with your honorable mentions?
I like listening just as well as talking. I'd be like, Natick, what's your honorable mention? No, but honorable mentions, of course, Nolan, Spielberg. You can't say that without Spielberg being in there. So Spielberg, I'm gonna name some people that I don't think like that a lot of people would just throw out there, but David Cronenberg, The Fly, History of Violence. History of Violence is my shit. Antoine Fuqua. I'm really liking Antoine Fuqua. I'm a Training Day guy, but then I love like some of his smaller movies that might not get. I like the what's it called? Damn, the Magnificent Seven.
That was the shit.
Yeah,
good Denzel.
Yeah, that's his guy. That and that's what I was about to say. Denzel and Fuqua are like a team. So, Equalizer films. Yeah, I'm a big Antoine Fuqua guy. Damn, is there anybody that y'all named that I should have absolutely had on my list that I didn't?
Probably my honorable mentions.
There are some good honorable mentions.
Yeah, I would definitely say that Fuqua is probably one of my biggest ones. Oh shit, Mario Van Peebles.
Posse.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic. What?
Posse, New Jack City, like, you know what I mean? Damn. Yeah, I want to say and that's not it. I know I'm forgetting some people that I really like. But yeah, man. And myself, I'm gonna throw myself in there.
Nice.
I'm gonna be in that list in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm put your information in the description. Follow homie Sincere. He put out some dope content. New shit coming soon as well.
Yeah, I got some stuff in the way. Working on a bunch of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? He's just not gonna do documentaries in Kenneth Beach and shit. But it's because he's smart.
No, I'm not doing. I'm not going to be leaning next to a dope fiend with a camera. I got the camera like, yo, bro, you awake? You awake? Good shit, ain't it? No, that's very predatory, man.
Yeah, when he wake up too, he gonna take that camera.
Nah, he ain't never gonna see it. Somebody else gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna see them. You know what I mean? It's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle, bro.
The circle of life.
In fact, bro, like, I don't know if this is gonna make the cut, but Natick sent me a script a while ago that I've been like telling him, like, yo, bro, let's do something. He'd be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get it done, bro. Let's do it. I'm like, that's some real
Wow,
Hollywood
listen
shit.
to that
That's some
impression.
that's some Hollywood, because he Hollywood me. That's some Hollywood
Listen to
shit.
that
Like,
impression of me.
listen, man,
Bro, I do not sound like that at all. So cut it out.
we're gonna get it done, man. I swear, we're gonna do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's an actor, or he does acting, and I'm a filmmaker. It only seems right that
All right, well, let's link up then. We're just right now. You're just slandering me.
I look, bro. I'm just trying to
He
tell you,
said,
man.
link
Like,
up, have his people call your people.
No,
yeah,
we don't need
right.
all that. We
We'll
don't need
do
all the calling
lunch.
stuff.
We'll
I
do
get direct
lunch.
line of contact. Direct.
That's
Yeah, we can do.
crazy.
There's a good barbecue spot. Oh.
We'll do lunch. You know, we'll get together.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
what's your mentions, bro?
All right, my honorable mentions: Spielberg, Scorsese, John Woo, Bong Joon-ho, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Bong Joon-ho did Parasite, The Host, Memories of a Murderer, Mother, all good South Korean movies. If you haven't seen Parasite, go see it. It's fucking amazing.
It's great. That's a great movie.
All right, my real quick, my honorable mentions are F. Gary Gray, Ryan Coogler, especially
I can't put Ryan in there yet.
Yeah, I'm just for Fruitvale Station and what he did with the first Black Panther. And Tim Burton. Tim Burton don't get the amount of love he deserves.
No quarrels there.
Because he made probably some of the most classic Halloween movies, like Halloween type aesthetic movies. And then you got Edward Scissorhands, which everybody's fucking loved. And
the first Batman.
Oh, yeah. But,
first
you know, the fucked up shit is my favorite movie he ever made is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
I think I had
awesome. Yeah. Actually, I need to grab. They just put it back out on 4K Blu-ray. I need to get that. That's my favorite movie. Is like that's the shit right there. That and the first Batman is bee's knees.
And people did not believe in what's my man Michael Keaton as Batman. It was a whole bunch of flack at the time.
Dig this, bro. And this is the sad part about, like, you know, when you have film culture, and film inherently is some nerd shit, because you gotta be a nerd to be in a film. But like when film culture and like nerd IP culture come into play, you have the nerd IP guys from who read the comic books and watched cartoons be like, well, this actor could never be that guy. What? Like, how do you know that? So, Robert Pattinson could never play a great Batman, and now the same people's like, this is the Batman I always dreamed of.
It's always like that. Motherfuckers didn't believe in Heath Ledger as the Joker, but now he's considered the best Joker ever to be on screen.
Yeah.
The motherfucker from Brokeback Mountain, he can't be a psychological villain like that.
What? You don't.
But
he was also in 10 Things I Hate About You.
To that credit, though, a lot of the IP junkies aren't like they don't watch like straight up and down films, and I think this is where Scorsese was kind of going with this. It's two different crowds. You know what I'm saying? You got like the casual movie crowd where, and this is not just Marvel stuff. They'll just go see what they see the popular movie is. You feel what I'm saying? But then you have the IP junkies, and the IP junkies are starting to like outnumber everybody else because they're so ferocious in their liking of this IP. Like they nobody's going to be more vocal than them in an era where social media is dictating things. So, you know, they get on there and they talking about Star Wars and shit like that. Like, you can't beat them. This is impossible. They're going to see everything too. Like, they're the most ferocious crowd because if you put something out in the IP that they like, they're guaranteed to go to the movies just about. So the IP junkies is kind of making it weird for the filmmakers because the film people want to make IP movies because they make money. But they don't really understand the IP like that, especially not like the junkies. So you got that clash there. So when a filmmaker says, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna cast Robert Pattinson as Batman because, you know, I feel like he'd be great for the role," and then the IP junkie like, "Well, I've been watching Batman and reading Batman comics for the last 40 years or 20 years, whatever, how long." And Batman doesn't look like him, sound like him, or do anything that guy does. With that person, the IP junkie don't realize is an actor's role is to fall into a character. So we don't know what that person's going to do with that character until they get a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
realistically, to be honest with you, those IP junkies wound up loving Robert Pattinson as Batman. And in my opinion, it wasn't that he wasn't that good. They didn't give him a lot to do. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he was in his Batman shit more than he was Bruce Wayne. So
He was mad emo when he was Bruce Wayne too.
he wasn't, bro. He might as well just kept the Batman suit on. He might as well just never took it off. But I will say this though, and I don't know if this was on purpose. The best jawline of a Batman on screen of all time. I'm just saying, like shit was perfect.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Sin said, "Robert Pattinson know what that mouth do."
Hey, yo. Okay. On that note,
I didn't say that. I didn't say
that was wild.
No, he does it. He has a fucking sexy red face.
But it looks like that. It looks like the animated series Batman. Like
the big square jaw.
Yeah, he's right there. Like he looks perfect actually. You know what I'm saying? So then the people that was upset about it, they just don't understand casting. Like, you know, and these same people were like, Ezra Miller's going to kill being the Flash, and he literally killed it. Literally
killed the whole franchise.
Sucked as the Flash. Like that was probably one of the biggest miscastings of all time. Like he doesn't get that character at all. He doesn't understand anything about the Flash.
Yeah, he definitely
about Barry Allen. So, you know, what do the IP junkies really know about filmmaking? And I think there has to be some kind of bridge to that at some point where, because the IP junkies want more films for the IP that they making.
Right.
People was all gassed up about One Piece. And I'm like, they should never make anime movies. Like, anime live action.
Oh, they made a live action? Is it out?
Yeah, it's been out.
They've been out, yeah.
Okay, that shows how much I actually give a shit because I didn't even want to try to find it.
But it's mixed reviews because some people said, "Oh man, this the best adaptation," because the person who actually wrote the original gave it a seal of approval, and people saying it's kind of decent. I only seen like 2 episodes. I never seen the appeal of One Piece anyway, and I'm not going back to watch 18 damn seasons to catch up on the fucking lore of this shit. So I'm not really I watch anime movies. I watch certain anime movies. I don't watch like everything that people deem like, oh, you have to watch this if you love anime. I'm cool.
A series with 2 seasons is doable. That'll be 26 episodes. You can watch that. I'm not watching 900 episodes of a show just to catch up. You'll never be able to catch up. You'll get exhausted by it. I mean, by the time you get to the second, third season. My favorite
television was, unless you're talking about Law and Order, it's not like that many episodes. You feel what I'm saying? The Sopranos, The Wire, and shit like that. Like you really can, if you just binge watched all of it, you can watch all of it in like a week. You feel what I'm saying? To where like anime never ends.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes on and on and on because they have to keep making that money because they know that they appeal to IP junkies. These people don't just watch anime. They buy shirts. They buy figures.
They embody that shit.
Yeah. Like, listen, one of my favorite characters in films, right? Like of all time is this Jules from Pulp Fiction? Is his name Jules?
Yes.
Am I messing it up? Jules is one of my favorite characters in the movie, right? I don't have a figure of Jules. I don't have a $1,000 statue of him in my house. You know how many people got Goku $1,000 statues in their crib?
Yeah,
a lot. There's a lot. We see them all the time. I don't see a lot of Jules characters. See what I'm saying? And I say that to say it's to sell things. People don't know that they're being marketed to. Like it's product. And going back to our favorite directors, everyone's here. It feels like favorite Martin Scorsese. He said, "Bro, all this is cool, but remember, this is product, bro. You're being sold to. They're not making art. They're making product. It's a difference. Star Wars is product. I don't care if you love it. It's product. There could be sprinkles of art in it, but it's really meant to sell action figures. They're selling toys. If you can't accept that, hey, you just living in denial. Shit is product. Because you're going to see shirts, toys, hats, all kind of shit. It's product. Marvel is product. Is there art in there? Is there some kind of movie, film structure? Sure. but it's product because that toy coming out before the movie. You ever go to Target and they be like, yo, Black Panther come out 2 weeks. And they like, nah, get a Black Panther today. You know what I'm saying?
Got a point.
That shit is product. So he's right. He's like, well, when I made movies, it wasn't to make product. It was to make art that you felt some type of way when you left the theater. That's why people would go back and go back and go back and go back and keep watching movies. And now they go see it one time and go buy the products. That's what they do and talk about it online. And then theorize about the next time they could go buy more products. So you know what happens when Kang's going to come and new toys will come with him and we're going to get them too.
That's it.
Like, that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And now they got caught. They handed a cookie jar. Oh, we told y'all it was art. We was lying. Because we were just making product. My bad. Them TV shows was just product. You know that new Falcon? He got a new costume. You know what that means? New toys. Let's get it on. Yep. That's what they do. Like the fact that people don't understand that is wild to me. And then they be mad at Martin Scorsese. Like, what the fuck you mad at him for? You mad because they marketing good. Don't be mad at Martin.
I want to hear the truth. Fuck out of here. Anyway.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
But damn.
That's my old man shouting at clouds rant for today. I was shouting at
Well, we're gonna that's a high note. Let's we can chop it on that or end it on that.
Chop it on that.
I don't know the vernacular right now. Thank you for tuning in this week. Again, top 5 directors with our amazing guest, Sincere. We invited him on because he is himself a film director. So who better than to get a take from a director about directors?
Appreciate you. I really do.
And this has been fun. And look forward to more surprise guests. We got somebody coming in that you would never expect. Let's just say the Beehive will be excited about it. So...
Nigga, Beyonce ain't in the budget. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know how you pull that shit off, bro.
Listen, she come through with the whole Renaissance tour, man. It's on point. Blue Ivy and all that.
What a horrible dancing.
It's going shit on my episode. I ain't got nothing on that.
All right. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Please give out your credentials and your plugs.
Yeah, man. Social media, everything really is Gold Links Media. Links with LYNX. When I say links, people just put regular links, but Gold Links Media, goldlinksmedia.com. On YouTube, Gold Links Media. Everything is Gold Links Media. So if you just Google Gold Links Media, you'll find me somewhere. That's that SEO, baby. Let's go.
And what it do?
Yeah, you can find me AntTheCeo on all social networks now. Also, Trap House Gamers on Mondays and Wednesdays. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And that's it.
Yo, Wang, what's going on? You can find me at Flyer and Base on Instagram where we do acro yoga. And you can also like, share, and subscribe this video if you're watching it right now and send it to people. Let people know that we're there. And you can find me on Twitter at TheFanatic215. And go Philadelphia Phillies, and go Eagles, and go Flyers, and go Sixers.
All right, y'all be good. Peace.
We have a winning.
See y'all next Saturday, man. Y'all be easy.
All right, everybody, be safe, be good.
Peace.
All right, peace.